Today we've got some strange news to discuss. Henrik Fisker Twitter account has been deleted. It doesn't exist anymore, which is odd because this happened mere moments after Elon Musk. News broke that Elon Musk offered to buy Twitter at $44 billion was accepted by the Twitter board of directors. This happened moments after the news was announced, and the news almost broke the internet. It's still breaking the internet as we speak, but it's just so odd. Now, a little bit of history on this is that Henrik Fisker did work for Elon Musk at Tesla. In fact, I do believe Henrik Fisker company, his previous company, his new company is Fisker Inc., but his previous company was Fisker Automotive, and that company was responsible for helping Elon Musk and Tesla to build the Model S. So is this just petty behavior? Is it something personal? Is it something serious? What's the full history? To be honest, we don't really know the full history, but the news has been broke, thankfully, by Fiskerati, and they were just questioning it themselves. They didn't understand it. What happened to Twitter? What happened to Henrik Fisker Twitter account? This Twitter account doesn't exist. Not anymore. It's really odd. But here's what's even stranger. The last tweet by Henrik Fisker, I believe, the last tweet, it says, please follow me on IG, Instagram. From now, if you want updates, thanks. It says Fisker, love, EV, ESG, climate crisis, follow. And this was sent from Stockholm, Sweden. How interesting and how cryptic. Like it's really confusing, because even if you have something personal with someone else, would you give up your Twitter account just to satisfy your ego? But there you have it. Henrik Fisker account doesn't exist anymore on Twitter. Now, the things that you've got to remember is that this will affect the Fisker company, Fisker Inc. It will affect Fisker. Now, the official company, Fisker Inc., is still on Twitter, and this company is owned by Henrik Fisker. It's still on Twitter. So will he also get this to be removed from Twitter? We don't really know. Henrik Fisker has always been ready and tweeting and sharing images and videos on Twitter promoting his company. This was great for his company, but leaving Twitter is bad for his company. It's really bad, because Twitter is a great place for free advertisement. If you invest your time into advertising your goods, your product, your car company, it's good and free advertisement. As Elon Musk purchasing Twitter, and let's just remember that Twitter is still a public company. The likelihood of Elon Musk taking Twitter private is huge. There's a good chance he will take this company private, because he said previously that he prefers a company that is private. But while the time stands, Henrik Fisker could still invest in Twitter and make a really good profit once this company is taken private, because a lot of people are going to want to invest early as possible before this company is taken private. You will get a good sale offer for your shares in the company. You will get your money back, and sometimes with profit. In this case, I can guarantee you a lot of people are going to be making money on Twitter if it does go private. Now, here is where it gets interesting. If we go to Twitter, if we go to Instagram, he's verified on Instagram, and there it is. This is where he will be updating fans with new updates, anything involving the Fisker Inc. company. But ultimately, I think Instagram will restrict Henrik Fisker expanding this company. You know, you're limited in yourself to just one company, one social media company. While there are multiple social media companies, and Henrik Fisker should instead be expanding to more companies, not leaving Twitter and restricting himself and ultimately costing his company sales and money, because if he stayed on Twitter, he would find more customers. He will sell more vehicles. But leaving Twitter is just not a good idea, in my opinion. I hope to see Henrik Fisker back on Twitter. I hope this gets resolved, because this is just really odd. And to be honest, I prefer Twitter to Instagram these days. These days, I prefer Twitter. But I like a platform where the content I consume is only to my consent. I don't like a platform where the content is just like randomized. I prefer content that is tailored to my taste, content that I choose to look at. Now, in this article by Fiskerati, so thank you Fiskerati for this article, it's most helpful. It appears Henrik Fisker Twitter account has either been suspended or deleted. It came as a surprise to us when we're strolling through the Twitter feeds. Moments ago, we saw tweets from Henrik Fisker earlier today, and now it's gone. All tweets we referred to in this morning blog post about Henrik Fisker, about the Fisker Ocean arriving in Denmark, are gone. They're nothing more than HTML text. This includes the tweets from Fisker company account. So that's interesting. So apparently the Fisker account, the company account, might also be affected, which would seem even more strange. Like, honestly, even more strange, because it says right here, they are nothing more than HTML text. This includes the tweets from the Fisker company account. Did Henrik Fisker delete his account because Twitter accepts Elon offer this afternoon to purchase the company? This would be a sad day for the Fisker shareholders if this is the case. Hopefully it was an accident or there is some other explanation. I believe it's too much of a coincidence to be just accident. It's too much of a coincidence. So Fiskerati says, we've reached out to the company for comments. We will update this post if we hear anything back, because this is not cool. This is not right. So even the SPAC Shack is posting about this as well. Henrik Fisker, CEO of Fisker, deletes his Twitter account. And that's after it's announced that Elon will be taking the company private. Ooh, there we go. And obviously it also says that Henrik used to work for Elon in the earlier days of Tesla. Of course he did. His previous company helped to build the Tesla Model S. Possibly the most highly regarded Tesla right now is the Tesla Model S, because it has everything. The longest range, it's the most luxurious. The car has been around for a very long time and it's still selling at a rapid rate, at a high percentage. So thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to see more. Leave a like, leave a comment, and of course I will see you in my next video. Subscribe.